Greetings, y'all. How are y'all doing? How are y'all feeling? Welcome back to the channel. If you do not know who I am Swerve, also known as the bipolar bodybuilder on Instagram as of like maybe 2 weeks ago. I know the lighting is quite bright and a little blown out, but I can't do much about that because the beautiful sun is staring right at me. Okay. And I've tried to adjust my camera settings as best as I can. Uh, this is what we got right now. And I will begin driving in a moment, so that means it might it might look even worse in a second. But I am back, and I believe the way I'm gonna edit these videos, the last y'all have heard of me, I was basically telling you guys that I'm not gonna be competing in the show that I thought I was gonna be competing in. Mm-mm-mm. Um, and from there it just like even went more chaotic, like things that thing, honey, I don't even know how to explain, but I am now grieving the loss of a friend, and I would have to say it's been difficult to say the least. Like, just to jump into it, like, I don't know, even want to beat around the bush. Like, that I lost a friend, and I found out about it within the last week. Like, the last thing I recorded was on the 1st, and some other stuff has happened that I just don't feel like confident talking about on camera. Like, it's not, no, not gonna happen. Um, but beyond the point, it's just been a lot going on, and I feel like this is just nowhere near one of my rock bottoms, but it's definitely one of those points where I feel like it's a time to rally, and I know people have gone through it and not know how to like scrape themselves off the floor. And this is not my first time having to do this, so I figured I would attempt to record and document how I'm about to try to journey through grief here at the beginning of the year, starting off the year off with a bang, literally. I do like grim humor. I have pretty dark humor. My friend was shot, so uh, I'm sorry to say, Angie would kill me, literally. Okay, sorry guys, but yeah. How I'm going to get through the grieving process through fitness and health while prioritizing fitness, wealth, and all that good stuff. Let's see if I'm even going to keep this clip. Hold on. I might find a better spot for this to do. Yeah. See, look, that looks a little bit better. Okay. Greetings, y'all. How are we doing? How are we feeling? If you do not know who I am Swerve, the magician, on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. I think I changed my Instagram name by now. As far as when I'm uploading this. Um, but the last thing I recorded and posted, or will be posting, is me basically going through and talking about how I'm not going to be competing in the show at the beginning of this year. Um, and essentially, that was January the 1st. And I know how everybody loves to like start New Year's resolutions and everything like that right at the beginning of the year, but I would love to be very transparent on this YouTube page, and I'm gonna be real with you guys. Like, it was not a beautiful, start with the New Year's resolution with a brand new notebook, and it wasn't perfect. I actually found out about some really terrible news while out of town, and once finding out about that, just some more stuff. It was just like bad news bears came to town the first week of January, and I was not expecting guests. I was not expecting company. So I wasn't prepared with all my coping mechanisms to handle that amount of stress. And to be quite transparent, I let myself fall off the ball. And I prize myself on being that dancing tiger at the circus that just amazingly is always able to stay tame and calm and right on the money and strike right when they tell you to strike. Like, but unfortunately, wild animals are wild, and I, have reverted to some of my my old ways, and I'm just trying to get back to it. Like, there is no reason why I've been doing some of the things that I've been doing when I've worked so hard to make the accomplishments that I have. As far as like my eating habits specifically, like I'm fine with um, having allowances and doing certain things and enjoying small cheats and stuff like that. That's perfectly fine. I also know where balance is, and I know that I have not been achieving balance. So beyond too much of, let's not go too far on that tangent. I wouldn't even say it's a tangent, but down that road, I really wanted to pick up the camera, and like I said, I think I might have mentioned this, maybe not. I want to document really going through not only the grieving process, but like how to prioritize health and fitness and wellness while, as always, prioritizing your mental health. Because, yes, I think a lot of people talk about how going to the gym can lead to, you having a more clearer mental space. But I don't think it's a band-aid. It's not a one-size-fits-all. That's not how all of that works. And sometimes it can even get to the point where you're so depressed that you do not want to work out. So how do you get back into your routine if you are that athlete, that person that your whole life is working out, and now even the thought of going to the gym reminds you of some of those triggers? Like, what do you do then? I think that's something that's not talked about enough. And even that just gave me a lot of anxiety. Um, the thought of losing something that I feel like is such a large proponent of my life. But anyway, I really wanted to get an intro into this topic or this video. I haven't necessarily felt like talking to anyone, let alone the camera. But I think that's one of the things that I know I can fall into that is unhealthy. So I'm going to work through that. So I think tip number one, and we'll just sprinkle tips through here. Tip number one is to lean into the uncomfortable. And I'll say tip number two is to notice some things that you do to make yourself comfortable. So notate the things that are making you comfortable, how much you lean into them, and then slowly but surely try to make yourself a little bit uncomfortable. Exposure therapy is what that's called, but that's tip number one. It's a bit complex, but who said you aren't smart enough to handle it? I think you are. Uh, all right, so I'm actually on my way to the gym. I think this could even be where we'll lead into tip three, but I'm on my way to the gym, um, and I'll see you guys there. Greetings, y'all. How are we doing? How are we feeling? So, I think the last time I talked to y'all, I was on my way somewhere. Honestly, can't remember. My memory still is on the fritz. But I had this lovely idea last night of recording myself trying to get out of my depressive episode because, to be honest, I was probably on my way into a depressive episode when I found out I wasn't gonna be able to compete anymore, but it was for sure solidified the first week of January. And I kind of feel like my antidepressants are starting to work the right way. So maybe I'm about to hit normal mood. So I want to try. I'm gonna try to document the small things I do to help the medication work, right? Because one thing I'll tell you for sure in the mental health field, medication is not going to do everything. You're still going to need to help yourself. So today is going to be the second day of maintenance for me. Basically, this would have been a full maintenance week, but my brain is still on the fritz. Everything is still like everywhere. So I missed a few appointments. So I did get to have my fingernails done. It was supposed to be the start of my budget beginning of the year thing. Basically, every year when it turns January, I stop paying for maintenance. Like, I don't get my nails done. I don't get my lashes done. I already have height maintenance things done, so I don't have to do them anymore. Like my eyebrows, I don't wax because I have them tattooed. I don't have to worry about waxes everywhere else on my body because I have laser hair removal. So like, I just try to cut back on all of my female maintenance, looking good maintenance stuff, and do it at home if I can. But because I've been trying to jump out of this depressive episode, I figured I'd do one more set of nails, which I love them. They're so pretty. Um, I'm not the biggest fan of my hands, but I do love my nails. And then today I'm gonna go get my lashes done, and then I have an appointment to get my hair done next week. And hopefully, I'll be back in my groove. Outside of the way I look, because I do believe in you look. If you look good, you'll start to feel good. Beyond the way I look, once I get that settled, I'm also getting my internal health back together. So me and my coach have agreed that I'm going into a health phase. He gave me my maintenance plan yesterday, and I guess that's what we'll do outside of the lashes today. The routine is the skin. Outside of the lashes today, I'll go grocery shopping and get all of my meal plan stuff. So I'll take you guys along for that. I need to go to the crib and grab my laptop and do some more editing on the last video and get that up, the ending of the Road to Pro, so I could just start this. I'm thinking I'm going to call it the Bipolar Diaries, because I feel like there's a lot of people that do have bipolar that don't know it, one. And then two, I don't think anybody talks about having bipolar. Like, it's just this scary thing that people have, and they're crazy once in a while, and they're not the other times. Like, yes, for sure, mania can look like somebody's crazy, but really that's not what it is. And they put way too much ice in this coffee. They try to sell me a little short here, but it's okay. It's okay. So, yeah, I just thought I'd do a little intro into my bipolar diaries, getting out of a depressive episode. Um, it's really tough because today is actually the funeral of one of my bestest, longest friends. So it's very funny that I decided today would be the day that I start the video. But I guess in his memory, I will attempt to continue to live life to the fullest and get us to this lap of luxury that we always used to talk about. But I missed you, Zay, for sure. Anyway, I'll start recording when I get to the lash tech. I'll do a little time lapse of my lashes. Yay! Okay, bye. All right. So I am at my lash tech's building. It's one of them joints that do a bunch of. I sound like I'm from Memphis. It's one of them buildings that does sweets. So I'm about to walk up in here real quick. She said she was gonna be pulling up at 10:10, and it's 10:09. So me stopping to get my Starbucks was perfectly timed. Where is my chapstick? Because it looks like my lips are dry. And she does lips, and she not gonna talk shit about my lips. No, there goes. Got my good lip gloss. This is my favorite lip gloss. If I will influence you to buy anything, because I do not consider myself an influencer, it is the CoverGirl Yummy Law Gloss. The way they printed it, I gotta go look up there. The Yummy Gloss, honey, and it smells good. Don't taste like nothing, but it smells good. But okay, so I just made it to my lash tech's building. She does have a suite inside this building. I'm not gonna tell y'all where because I'm still very hesitant on revealing my location because men are weird. Men are very weird. Anyway, I just thought being a neurodivergent girl, I would kind of explain what went into me picking and staying with a lash tech and nail tech. So, of course, being a neurodivergent girl, I hope I don't get copyrighted for this music. Um, Being a neurodivergent girl is just like you constantly get overstimulated. It's like not everybody understands like exactly what you want. They have to be able to understand like my anxiety and stuff like that. So when it came to picking out a nail tech, I had to test the waters. I went to a few people, and I ended up finding this young lady up in this building, and the person that did her lashes is the person who does my lashes. Okay. Speaking of, there's my girl. Hi, Jazz. That's Jazz. Once it focuses, it'll focus. But I was just talking about how important it is to find your professionals that understand that you're neurodivergent. It's so important because if you're anxious and they just don't get it, they don't get it, then they like, you get on their nerves. And you really ain't even getting on their nerves. They getting on their own nerves. Period, because you need to have customer service skills. Yeah. But isn't her suite so pretty? I'll tag her stuff. But okay, I'm gonna lay down to get my lashes done, and I'll talk to y'all when I'm done. I'm done. As you can see, my lash tech is actually about to get her nails done by my nail tech. So I'm gonna stay at the salon just a little bit longer so I can keep with them. Um, Eat my snacks because she gives me snacks. Again, I love my lash tech and my nail tech. My team is chef's kiss. Everything about them makes me so happy. But like I said, lashes done, and then later on today we'll going to get groceries. My lens is dirty. I need to clean that. But we'll go get groceries later on today after I'm done chatting with the girls. And hopefully I can see my baby daddy later. So me and my favorite girl just left Sam's Club. If you can see her in the back. It wants to focus on her, not me. But yeah, me and my favorite girl just left Sam's Club. We picked up a few things. I came and got her after I got my lashes done. Hey, chill out, babe. She's so excited. Since I've been on medical leave, she has not been working. I know, she has not been working, and the fact that she's outside right now with me, she is losing her shit. But can you give me some manners, please, ma'am? Where's my manners? Oh, look at those manners. I know, look at those manners. Look at those manners from that pretty little baby. I know. Okay. Sit. 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 Very good. Hey, listen. Thank you. Listen. I swear, so excited. Just so excited. But I went to Sam's and I got a few things. I guess I'll do a little grocery haul when I get back in the house. But I figured I would pick up the camera and notate what I'm doing because Lord knows I be forgetting the timelines when I go back to edit. So, okay. Sam's done. Going to HEB next. Remember to look into the lens, not the viewfinder. HEB next, and then I should be done for the day. All right. Greetings, y'all. How are we doing? How are we feeling? So, the last clip I actually recorded was me leaving Sam's Club with Stella, and I was supposed to come back and give you a updated haul. I did not do that. Life has been lifing, even more such than what I've been trying to keep discreet. So, just to be really transparent, I ended up getting, I want to say, these chicken toppers, which I can show you really quick. Um, these chicken toppers. So I tried to record this clip before, it just didn't come out. But these chicken toppers, which are like $8 for 8 ounces. Yeah, $8 for 8 ounces. Not bad. Not the worst thing in the world because it's already cooked and I could just throw it in the bag. Other than that, today is the day that I'm actually gonna go get my hair done. So this will be the end of this video in particular. So the tips that I want to leave, because I want to at least have more than two. I've given 2 tips so far in this particular video. I'll say tip number 3 is to attempt to find a wardrobe that is easy but looks good. You don't have to look at the mess in the back of me. But a wardrobe that's easy but looks good. Look up like time capsule or capsule closets, not time capsule, but capsule closets. For instance, if you guys can see, this bodysuit I've had from Express for years. Simply, and I will repurchase it simply because it's an affordable price but good quality. And then these pants I found at Fashion Nova, really great plain trousers that fit well, fit me well. They're called your favorite trouser 32, if you want to get that exact one. But I go to Express Outlet and buy bodysuits in like neutral colors, and then I always have like staple pants, whether it be trousers, jeans, no, not too many rips, not too many anything extra, that are comfortable, so that when I do find like a couple statement pieces, etc. Example, or stand out. Well, I can still call it a accessory, a statement piece, but stand up. When I have statement pieces, I can just pair them with my basics, comfortable basics that I know that I can go to, reach for, no matter if I'm bloated or not. I say that because I do have some belief in if you look good, you feel good. At least you'll start to feel good about yourself, and it'll add into your confidence, your self-confidence as you're going throughout the day. Because I am one to go ahead and live in some sweatpants, but even with my sweatpants, I make sure that it looks put together. So that's tip number 3. Once I'm done with my hair, because this camera's actually about to die, I'm going to come back and give you tip number 4 and then end off the video. But I'm excited to go get my hair done. Okay, y'all. So I am a little bit early to my hair appointment, so I'm gonna run into Marshall's to see if I can get some more comfortable shoes. Right now, the only shoes that went with this outfit are not the best. This is the first time wearing them, and like I said, I like to be comfortable. If anything is uncomfortable, it might lead to overstimulation, and me being manic and overstimulated, not cute together. All right. I know this is supposed to be about getting through depressive episodes, but I'm telling you, if you feel uncomfortable in your own skin, it's going to be very hard to really get over anything that you're working through. I'm telling you this now through my own experiences. Like, the more uncomfortable you feel trying to ground in your own body, the more difficult this is going to be to do anything else. I think the store is closed, actually. Darn. I just seen them let somebody in, though. Okay, so Marshall's was closed. I don't know. They had employees going in the store. But Ross was open. And surprisingly, Ross did their thing, baby. I found a pair of Doc Martens. And this is what I meant by needing comfortable basics, capsule closet type stuff. It snowed where I'm at. It doesn't usually snow where I'm at, so I don't have shoes for this. The only thing that I had that was fitting for this occasion and this outfit was some heeled boots, which I've never worn before, and I didn't know how uncomfortable they were. I tried them on, they fit, but they're not well made. So to have some Doc Martens that I found at Ross, so you know I didn't pay full price. I hate paying full price for pretty much anything, unless it's tax deductible. I'll pay full price because I know I'm gonna get my money back. Ow, just being real. But yeah, I got a pair of Doc Martens for $80. They were in the women's section. They were actually men's size 8, so perfect for me. I'm gonna switch to these when I go handle some business later. I gotta drop off a package, so I need to be able to move these feet quickly. So like I said, I need some comfortable shoes, and it's now 10:40. It's gonna take me like less than 10 minutes to get over to this this building, but I don't mind being a little bit early. So I'm gonna say bye to y'all, and when I pick the camera back up, I might look like a supermodel. Who knows? It might come out not cute at all, but I might look like a supermodel. I kind of already do. Just let's be honest. Okay, I'm done geeking my own head up. Bye-bye. Greetings, y'all. How are we doing? How are we feeling? How are you feeling about the new hair? I'm loving it personally. So I think we said either tip number 3 or tip number 4 was to look good, feel good. Baby, we're definitely feeling good. We're definitely feeling good. Nice little ego boost. Nice. I love it. Got some coffee. I got baby girl in the back. Stella! Baby girl's in the back. Trapping. She has to go under the trunk today because I'm going to try to get a car wash. It was a winter storm the past 2 days. Not a real winter storm if you're from the north, but where I live, a dusting of snow is enough to close down the city. And I'll say that and just leave it there because I don't mind them shutting down the city. Gives me a free day. It takes everything to get a snow day up north. Here, a little bit, and they will shut it down. Clank, clank. Clank, clank. Ain't no way anybody can work. Anyway, there's no way. How can... Work? Stella, work? Really? She ain't been to work either. But yeah, like I was saying, hair done. I don't know if I mentioned it, but my appointment had got pushed. Basically, the winter storm pushed all of my appointments into one day. I don't know why people thought like I would just be off work. Not that I am working right now, but I just don't understand the common courtesy there. Luckily, everything worked out, and I'm about to head to my mailbox. It's been almost a month since I picked up anything from my mailbox, essentially because my address is relatively new. USPS does not deliver there, so I have to pick up everything at the actual post office. So I'm about to do that. You could tell how maybe the depressive episode might have impacted my ability to get things done. Important things at that. But it's okay. When we find the energy, we start to do it again. And I guess that's tip number 5 and where we'll probably end it for this video. It's just do small baby steps. Whatever you're capable of doing now in this moment that you feel like is going to help you feel better, even a monochrome, the tiniest bit, the little atom ion of extra serotonin or oxytocin, that hormone, I don't know. It's the love hormone, so again. Anyway, but yeah, anything that you can do to get those happy hormones going when you're coming out of a depressive episode, especially like dopamine for completing a task, I think is going to be helpful. But yeah, I will probably wrap this up at the house. But if this is where I actually leave you guys, because I don't create an ending clip, Lord have mercy on me and my tongue-tiedness. if I don't create an ending clip, it was great to talk to you guys. I hope you gained some information from this video. Thank you for listening. And again, for sure, if you are going through a tough time right now, one thing I have not mentioned in these top 5 tips is to reach out for support. If anybody is going to be an advocate for reaching out for support, it would be me. It took me entirely too long to do that, and here we are now, me advocating to do it. So, especially coming out of a POC community where mental health and mental illness is definitely not respected enough, I don't think at this time, it's definitely important for you to request resources, whether that be at your school, at your job. I'm absolutely certain that they have some type of resource for therapy, counseling, anything along those lines. And if not, reach out through your insurance benefits, because I'm sure they're going to cover at least a couple sessions of therapy. So, let's call that tip number 6, last but not least for this episode. And again, thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. Where I use my filler words. If you enjoyed yourself, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.